Yesterday, the Minecraft Dungeons team held a live Q&A on Discord that covered a wide variety of topics on the game. No worries if you happen to miss it, because I'm going to fill you in on everything you need to know about that Q&A session in this video. So this Q&A yesterday was held on the official Dungeons Discord. A kind of weird place to hold a Q&A in my opinion. Usually, I see game Q&As held as live streams where they are taking live questions from people in the chat. But this Q&A was a lot different. In this Q&A, there were actually 2 game developers and 2 community managers, in which those community managers were the ones asking all of the questions. They did not give the live audience a chance to ask anything, which was really disappointing. I had so much I wanted to ask, like, is there ever going to be a multiplayer option for the tower? And are they working to make the challenge tower more rewarding? Because right now, the rewards are not proportionate to all of the amount of time and effort it takes to complete the tower. Like, why would anybody spend an hour trying to beat the tower to get 1 reward, when they can literally speedrun Saki Cave in 2 minutes and get the same or even better stuff? It just doesn't make sense. Not taking any live questions from the chat/player base really shows how disconnected they can be from the actual state of the game, which is really frustrating to me because I can see the potential this game has. And I was really hoping they would gather all of the live feedback they can so they can make the game even better. One of the pre-scripted questions was, will we be seeing any more DLCs in the near future? And the short answer was no. They said that the End DLC was called The End for a reason. They said that the DLCs followed a plotline, and that plotline ended with The End. They compared making a new DLC at this point to adding a new season to a show that does not need a new season. So unfortunately, they don't see any more DLCs releasing, at least in the near future. Instead, they are focusing more of their time on seasonal adventures. The first seasonal adventure is obviously Cloudy Climb, where they introduced the Challenge Tower, which was a really good update for the core of the game in my opinion, but it definitely needs some modifications. That way, players are actually incentivized to beat the tower over and over again. Also in the Q&A, they teased the next seasonal adventure. The developers were asked to say 1 word and 1 word only about the next seasonal adventure. One game developer said, "Cool." Now, the way she said it, it did not make it sound like she was hinting it being winter themed or anything. It just sounded more like she genuinely thought that the next seasonal adventure would be cool. The other developer, however, said this. Now, this is not a word, at least not in any dictionaries I've ever looked at, but this definitely seemed like it is a direct hint to what the next seasonal adventure will be. This sounded like it could be a party or dancing club music, which makes me think that this next seasonal adventure might be disco or dancing themed. I'm not totally sure. I never would expect a dancing themed update to come to Dungeons, but I have been surprised before. Nevertheless, this is all we have to go off of for now, since they are always good at keeping these secrets. I was surprised that they did not talk at all about multiplayer coming to the Challenge Tower. I thought that for sure they would speak on this, and that they would actually have a date that multiplayer will be available. I feel like so many people want this to happen, so it is really frustrating that they are basically just ignoring it. This leads me to believe that they are still having trouble with multiplayer in the tower, and that unfortunately we should not be expecting it anytime soon. They also said that they will be hosting another Q&A event in a couple of weeks, this time with content creators. Unfortunately, I guess I'm not big enough to take part, but I still will join in and see what they have to say. And I will make another video just like this one, breaking it down and summarizing the biggest topics discussed. So be sure to subscribe to my channel to be alerted when that video comes out. That is all I have for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to support the channel, leave a like on this video and smash that subscribe button to join the squad. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.